Hello dreamers, today I will introduce you to an unusual coffee machine, which does not need a power cable but a battery for cordless drill. I won't waste time, I open the box directly. Inside of course I find a whole coffee machine, it's quite white by the way, also two boxes and a manual, as they say, you get what to pay for, its price is around 50 euros. In front of the body it's a head with a strainer, which is supposed to be for the coffee. In the box there is a slot for placing the battery. It also has a convenient handle for easier portability. And on top I see a cover under which the water container is located. It has a capacity of 240 ml. It seems small to me, but that's the price of compactness. There is a measuring spoon which, if I'm not mistaken, it's compatible with 6.5 grams. The coffee machine is from the Parkside 20V series. As you know, they have multiple battery power tools. So why not a coffee machine which you can make a coffee anywhere you want? Like I said, it's pretty light, without the battery of course. In the first box I find an aluminum cup. And in the other a second head, most likely for tea. There is also something round and black that I eventually determined was a cup cap. I wonder why it's not in the same box as the cup, but it really doesn't matter. I suspect the second head is for using toast-strand tea and coffee bags, but I don't have any right now to try. For a test I prepared this ground coffee. Also two different batteries. I'm starting with 2 amps hours battery to see if it will power it. I'm going through the manual to make sure I don't make any mistakes. I know no one likes to read manuals, but I recommend you do, because sometimes it helps. I tell you from experience. So I proceed by filling the container with water. For starters, I just run water through the system to flush it out if there is contamination. I turn on and wait. I expect one cycle to be 3-4 minutes. It seems that the machine works off the principle of coffee maker. As the water heats up, the pressure lifts it up. The battery capacity after the first cycle is still over half. To the touch, the water is not very hot, but not cold enough. In fact, it is ideal for direct consumption of the hot drink. For the coffee experiment I put a 4 ampere hours battery. Time to figure it out if I'm going to drink coffee today or not. I put a spoonful of black aromatic coffee. Did I mention I'm a coffee fan? This is the main reason I bought and tested this coffee machine. I put the cup there and wait impatiently. While I was waiting, I looked into the box and what did I see there? It says how many coffees can be made with one battery. Apparently, I had to read not only the instructions but also the box. So a maximum of 4 cups of coffee can be made with a large battery, and making each coffee will take about 6 minutes. And I wait, 6 minutes is not small thing these days. The new machines make the coffee in seconds. But let's not forget that they are not battery powered, but mains powered. I had time for a few selfies for Instagram and Facebook. The coffee is ready, time to see the result. I noticed that the coffee had leaked down to the side of the cup. This means it is too finely grounded for the strainer. However, the coffee has a very good consistency. Also quite fragrant. I will try it now. The taste is not bad at all. but the raw coffee was high quality and strong. I guarantee this coffee can raise a dead man. The machine is doing very well, only that it depends on the charge of the batteries. Because if two people are out there somewhere where there is no electricity, they will need a full 4 amp hours battery to be able to drink 2 coffee each. The result is something like filtered coffee, which I know some people don't like. So, if you are a fan of espresso coffee, this machine may not be for you. I didn't try coffee from a bag or tea, but the time and energy consumption will be the same. Of course, the coffee used is also important. Care must be taken not to grind it too finely, so that it does not turn out like mine. Overall, I approve of the coffee machine, but I don't like sacrificing one big battery for 4 coffees. And the fact that the time needed to make 4 coffees is almost half an hour, which is not small at all, in my opinion. I was crushed from dream about anything. Thank you for watching this unboxing. See you again in the next video.